Hi everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. Let's pull some cards for you to reveal what's happening next for you in your life or the next chapter. And as usual, you have 4 different piles that you can choose from. But instead of choosing from a crystal, how about you can choose from the image that is getting your attention the most, and let's find out what is happening in your life next. So if you're drawn to group 1, the egg, or the lucky number 23. Group 2 is the boat with the lucky number 21. Group 3 is the spiral of crystals and lucky number 8. Or group 4 with the candle and the paintbrush, lucky number 29. Yep. So choose whichever piles are getting your attention, and let's find out what's happening for you next. Group 1. Group 1. So what is happening next in your life? I like to see this as a magical egg. Something is about to be born or reborn, or the birth of something new. There's also a mystical looking tree that's growing. It's rising in the image, and 23 is in fact a lucky number. And when we reduce 2 and 3, it doesn't add up to, but it reduces to the number 5. So something unexpected but magical and mystical is about to show up for you. And again, 23 is a lucky number according to numerology. Let's look at your tea leaf really quickly. The owl, good advice from a wise person. So definitely good news, great advice, good luck, and the birth of something new. Okay, let's look at your other oracle cards, which I already have pulled, and then I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Okay, your authentic self. Maybe this is what's new. It's the birth of a new you. Okay. Change. I think we had already gathered that with the number 5. Passion. Let me fix the light really quick. Okay, how's that? That's better. So there's independence. There's something within you that is, it feels empowering to me. You're about to empower yourself or step into your truth, your most authentic self. And then friendliness really is representing an easier lifestyle where things are flowing more pleasantly and positively and, of course, optimistically in your life. How many of you have been trying to discover your purpose or your path, or something that will fulfill you, your truth? This is a magical gift. This is a spiritual gift. Maybe magic isn't the right word to use. But there's also something ancient, perhaps new knowledge coming in for you from your ancestors or your past lives. There's definitely change on the horizon for you. But I also believe that you're going to have everything that you need to know in order to embrace this change and to take charge of your life. Or this could be a creative project, of course, following your path of authenticity. It also feels like a magical time, a magical new beginning. I'm really curious where this is going, but this is also leadership energy, following your passion, following your truth. Wow. All right. I also want to pull just one astrology oracle to try and get an idea this next chapter, which could be next month or next week. It really just kind of depends on the timing in your life. Oh, that was like, okay, here, we'll take both of these. The sign jumped out, and then there's the house. But what more do you need to know? Okay, your spiritual values, authentic self. This actually goes along with this one. These changes are allowing you to drop the mask. Maybe the veil is being released. What's happening next is perhaps the realization of your purpose, your desires, your truth, your philosophy on life. And I feel like there's a door that's opening up for you that's going to allow you to move forward and pursue these things that are calling you as well. Let's look at the other. Okay, Pisces energy. Look at this. The idealization of your dreams. So you're aligning with your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. Ninth house is a philosophy. It's also higher learning. Okay, I'm going to bring this down here because I want to pull another tea leaf for group number 1. What's happening next? What should group number 1 expect? What's this one? Getting back to basics. See, even this is referring to simplicity. Having all of your needs met. Life is getting easier for you. Maybe you've been working hard to create a lifestyle that, is easy and more enjoyable. Wow, position of authority. Honestly, I feel like these are all referring to your life path and your purpose and your destiny. So you're rising up into some sort of truth. Maybe you are the one who holds this wisdom that can be shared with other people. Or you're going to definitely be receiving guidance, which, well, in fact, you're already receiving guidance from your spirit guides and your ancestors. I want to pull one more tea leaf just because I can. Because I can. There's room. Okay, so there's... Oh, wow. That card did not want to go back in, and look what it says. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. It's really up to you to take the time to start paying attention to the signs, the details, so there's a positive change happening for you. The realization of your dreams, living the lifestyle that you prefer. But remember, this path is waiting for you to find it. I'm just going to put this right down here. So let's pull your tarot cards really quickly and give a little bit more specific information about what's happening next. I want these 3. 9 of Pentacles. This throne, this position of authority, it definitely has something to do with your finances. Let me look at this again. Position of authority. You're rising up into a higher status in your life. And, well, you know me. If you've been listening to my readings for a while, you know that there's a process, there's timing, there's cycles, and this has everything to do with your life's purpose, your growth as a person, an individual, and also your soul's evolution. This is what is happening for you in this next chapter. The 9 of Pentacles is rising up into the status and living this lifestyle. Having everything that you absolutely need. I mean, look at the comfort this individual has. The trees, the garden, the view, the landscaping. It could also be aligning you with your new home or your next home as well. Everything I feel is coming together for you. Okay, these 2 cards. It's possible that you've been worried over your financial situation. And then there's 2 of Cups. Interesting. Let me move this over here. And so check this out. So here's the owl again. And the owl is dropping the crown on your head. And I'm not reading this as a personal relationship reading, although for some of you it could be referring to But I feel like this is a new relationship with yourself. Honoring yourself, believing in yourself, honoring your truth, and standing in your power. Actually, it's the releasing of this Nine of Swords. So what's happening next, this next chapter of your life, is you moving forward and releasing the stress, the anxiety, the worries, the depression, right? The doubt, everything that you may have been navigating. Because you are going to find this money path, whatever this money path is for you. So it could be something that you're doing on your own, a business, a job, a winning of some sort, an inheritance, your career. I feel like you're leveling up in life, or you're going to be leveling up in this next chapter. In a sense, it's like this crescent moon. So there's something coming in to your life after the next new moon phase. And this is like easy trails, flowing forward, transitioning into this new phase or chapter of your life. That's also bringing change, but the change is financial rewards. It's self-confidence, allowing you to have better control over your life, your finances, but it's also aligned with your dreams, your aspirations. And I just happened to notice the number 38, aka 11, is the significant of the month of November for you. We shall find out, won't we? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. If you would like an astrology transit reading or a different kind of reading for me, feel free to reach out to me. Meanwhile, if you are drawn to another pile, then there may be more changes coming in for you in this next chapter, so feel free to choose another pile as well, and I will see you over there. Hey there, group number 2. So what is happening next for you in the next chapter of your life? If you were drawn to this boat or the number 21, let's look and see what the tea leaf says. The rose, romance is in the air. So the next chapter, which could be next month or next week or tomorrow. Let's find out. So this boat, oh, it's like turning a new leaf. Let's look at your other cards. Wow, and so now you have another boat. Drifter, experience life as it comes. Overcome fear. Nope, I'm just going to keep this up here. Overcoming your fears. In a weird sort of way, these are, to me, I'm hearing go with the flow. Healing energy. And ordinariness. Honestly, I sense that there is some sort of abundance that is about to show up in your life. And abundance meaning everything that you need, plenty of, or having even more than enough of what you need to enjoy your life, let go of your fears. So I don't really think, I guess this could be your ship is coming in, but I'm not exactly sure what that would be referring to specifically, but it's time to release your fears and simply start enjoying your life more fully. The number 8 usually is manifesting something. It also aligns with self-empowerment, your connection with the earth, and then romance in the air. To me, this is really just saying it's an opportunity for you to fall in love with your life. fall in love with everything that's happening in your life. Okay, I want to pull, let's pull some more tea leaves. Okay. So group 2, what's this one? 4-leaf clover, good luck and good fortune. Or actually it says great good fortune. I got carried away. Okay, interesting. Leaves, something about the leaves. It's almost like maybe in the shift or change of seasons, great and good fortune is coming in for you. Try and go with the flow. Allow everything to come to you. Oh, you know what? So I've been talking a lot about November energy, and November being the great attractor. So the more you specifically are focusing on and allowing something to flow into your life, you're going to attract even more than you absolutely need. If you want to learn more about those types of remedies, you're welcome to join me on Patreon. So here's news of a birth or a new business opportunity. It could be a healing business. Well, you already have good fortune, but there's news, something new is about to show up in your life. So these are actually saying you can't force this to happen in your life. It's going to find you. Try to go with the flow. Pay attention to the signs. Know that good fortune and, well, good luck, obviously, is on your side. Okay, do we want this one? Plenty of material things. Right? I want to pull an astrology oracle really quickly to try and get a little bit more specific idea for, okay, this one wants to, so the servicing of others, Virgo energy. So this is referring to your resources, right? Pluto. Wow. Honestly, so now what I'm picking up on is that there's definitely something, you have a powerful force and an ability to manifest what you need. And so wherever Pluto, Virgo are transiting in your astrology chart, these are sudden and unexpected blessings that are happening for you in this next chapter. Again, this next chapter might begin tomorrow, or it might be next month, or it really depends on the timing of things happening in your life, but this is new energy. It's almost like what's happening next for you, group number 2, is releasing you from everything that you've been fearing, or even having the need to fear anything, because life is simply just going to become effortless. If you trust and you open yourself up and you allow yourself to enjoy your life and you allow what needs to manifest in your life to show up effortlessly, it will. And honestly, the only way that you're going to receive proof of this is by you believing in it and trying it. So this is your good fortune. Some sort of significant good fortune is about to show up, bringing everything that you need so that you can live more easily and go with the flow. So I don't know if you already know what this is, or maybe for some of you it's a person, maybe it's a relationship, but this is, Pluto usually requires some sort of transcendence or the letting go of fears or facing fears, and embracing the truth. Even on the Virgo card, there's referencing something about healing. So I don't know if you're receiving healing. Maybe you're doing healing work on yourself. Maybe some of you are energy healers, and this is part of your life path. So it's almost like this is something new is about to expand, and it's going to pull you forward along your path toward healing, which also, when you go with the flow and you allow everything to come into your life, you're Yeah, this is like suddenly realizing that everything is always showing up for you in the perfect timing. And really, all you need to do is just enjoy, to be grateful, and then to choose what you want to do next. But there is also news that is going to be showing up for you. So I don't really know what that good news is. We're just going to have to wait and see. So I want to pull some tarot cards really quickly. Group number 2, this next chapter. What do we need to know? We want, oh, they're trying to get away. Okay, that one just went back inside the deck. It's like, nope, nope, not me, not me, don't pick me. So I think you already know absolutely what this is, because this is something of your own doing, something that you've been manifesting. 7 of Cups, wishes coming true, wish fulfillment, something you've been waiting for, and then Queen of Cups. Plenty of material things, good news, having romance in your life, enjoying your life, wishes coming true. The High Priestess is also reminding you to believe in your good luck. But I keep feeling like group number 2, you know exactly what this is because it's something that you've been wishing for. Or someone, right? It's a general pick a card reading. So what is showing up for you in this next phase, what's happening, is definitely making your life easier for you, more enjoyable, more full, more prosperous, easier. And of course, whatever great good fortune, just simply allow that to show up for you. This is something that you have created. The number 21, aka the number 3, the number 14, your goal, something you've been focusing on, is also something that you've been manifesting and wishing for. So definitely wish fulfillment for group number 2. These are your confirmations. I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. And I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello there, group number 3. So what is happening for you next? The next chapter of your life or the next phase? I'm not exactly sure the timing of this. However, if you chose the number 8 or the spiral of crystals, I feel like this is a countdown. Let's look at your tea leaf. The unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay. Oh, in your power. I want to start your pile with a tea leaf, another tea leaf first. Okay, how about that one? How about this one? Time to get out of a situation. So maybe something you've been working towards or waiting for. If you've been, let me go like this. That's better. I don't want to say that you've been dealing with difficulties, but something, I really do think that it's something that you've been working towards and waiting for. So it's time to get out of a difficult situation. Or like it feels like a source of frustration that you've been dealing with. And so, right, beneficial changes are happening. So let's look at your oracle cards, which I already have right here. Group 3, wow, luck and right timing. The number 23 is a lucky number. You know what? The number 23 showed up in another pile as well, on a different card, obviously. Fortune's Wheel. Are you ready for good fortune? Just say yes. It's time. Okay. perfect luck and the right timing. The spiral, it is a countdown. Safe travels. So this refers to movement. Some of you might be considering travel, but safe travel is just reminding you that you are safe, you are protected while you are going through changes or spiraling forward. It's almost like life is about to start picking up for you again. Whatever you've been working on in your life, yourself, or your career, it's working. It's working. Divine guidance. So the unicorn is already something that's divinely guided with your intuition. But I'm also seeing there's something here with the Pegasus, although Pegasus I know does not have a horn. But the white horse, something spiritual has been protecting you. It's also been guiding you, and I do hope that you realize this. These are like spirals of time, cycles of time. See, here's another one. Actually, this kind of looks similar to an eclipse, and so maybe this is this luck and right timing from this last eclipse, which was, when were they? In September? The September eclipse was like really profound for me. I don't usually have a huge, profound experience with the eclipses, but this year has been different. Okay. So getting out of the situation, it's time for you to take this leap of faith. Totality, trust. Oh, trusting in divine and your divine guidance that you are safe while you're moving forward. But you're also aligned with good luck and perfect timing. Time for you to get out of a situation. I'm thinking that you're being guided in this next chapter. Your divine guidance, your spirit guides, your higher self, soul source, whatever you want to call that, is guiding you. And all you really need to do is just tune into that, using your intuition, tune into the daily cycles. Oh, now that I look at that, cycles. You even have a disc here, cycles. Frog represents renewal. The dragonfly, freedom. The eagle, freedom. You've got wings here as well. Oh my gosh, I got total body chills. What's funny is that the unicorn doesn't have wings, but remember I was pointing out the Pegasus. The Pegasus has wings. Something is freeing you. It's liberating you from a tricky situation. Dang. Okay, I'm loving your messages so far. And again, I don't know when this next chapter is. It could be tomorrow. It could already be happening now. It could be starting in the month of November. Actually, I've been talking a lot about the month of November recently. November is the great attractor. And I'm not only meaning manifestation and wishes coming true, but there are many things that are aligning with the galactic center. And there's a lot of things shifting on the planet. Not everybody is tuned into that. But I'm thinking if you chose pile 3, you're definitely tuned into like the changes happening on the planet and within yourself too. Like you've got the 12th house. 12th house astrology, well, it's spiritual, your purpose. Living your purpose without needing to worry about anything. Oh my gosh. So what's happening next for you? It's something that you have to choose because you have free will. Nothing is going to force you. The universe is not going to force you to do your spiritual work. But this is an opportunity. It's a doorway for you, to choose to become a vessel for spirit, to offer yourself to, well, the universe, that sounds kind of weird, but for spiritual purposes. This is definitely bringing you the opportunity to start following a spiritual path. And I'm not meaning religious, although that could be something that some of you choose. But this is more freeing and more liberating than having a religious belief. Because this opportunity is allowing you to feel free from limitations, restrictions or control from or by others. Oh, because you're choosing to devote your life and your practices for earth, evolution, something higher. Right, a higher calling is probably a better way that I can describe this with. Okay. I almost went into lecture mode. I'm not going to do that. I offer more specific information on Patreon, so I'm not going to do that here. So, attracting, right, ease of life. You have the option to make your life easier. When you choose to work with spirit and divine guidance, your higher source, you're safe, you're protected, you're going to feel like you're free. You're being freed from like limitations and constructs of time or societal rules, etc. I mean, this is deep. This is deep. I want to pull here. Let me pull some tarot cards next because I'm really intrigued by your pile. Group 3, what's happening next? There's always an offer, there's always an opportunity, and then, it's your choice what you want to choose. Do you want to pursue, do you want to pursue that path, or do you want, you have the free will to say no. Okay, Queen of Wands, right, blazing your own trail. Inspiration. Queen of Wands is also intuitive. I'm loving all of the sunflowers behind you. The cute little black kitty cat. The red represents wisdom. You're golden. I mean, look at all this golden energy, good luck, and perfect timing. This is spiritual protection. Protection from harm. If you choose to work with spirit or for spiritual purposes. 10 of Cups. Knight of Cups. Wow, and 10 of Pentacles? Seriously? So these are your potentials. Let me go like this. The next chapter, what's happening for you next, group number 3. The opportunity to surrender to the divine, trust and follow your intuition, offer to play your part as a spiritual vessel. It's the best way I can describe being a spiritual vessel, meaning when you choose to devote your life for spiritual purposes, higher learning, healing, releasing, including, assisting with the planet during these times of evolutionary changes, etc. Okay, and then you will find yourself aligned with this attracting the good life, good times, more free time, enjoyment, happiness, fulfillment, while you are like focusing on your vision, your purpose. All right, pardon me. I paused the video so I could fix the light a little bit more. I want to pull just one more tea leaf for you, group number 3. So this is what's next. This is what's coming for you. It may have already begun. So tune into your spirit guides. If you want to learn how to do that, if you don't know how, come and find me on Patreon. Ooh, wow, that just literally jumped out of the deck. The rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Seriously? Somewhere over the rainbow. All of your wishes come true. You're saved, you're free, you're fulfilled, you're happy. What's this? Ah, this is part of your soul's contract. And remember, it's something that you can choose to agree to. Deep personal strength and peace. And that comes along with the success. I'm just going to put this here. So, how all the details show up in your life really depends on you, your soul contract. Meaning your birthday, your choices, your dreams. What is available to you? What are your options? Are you choosing from those? Finding yourself in the perfect time, feeling lucky, prosperous, grateful, and having absolutely everything that you need. All right, so how many of you are ready to get out of a situation? To move into a more enjoyable life, a free-flowing life? Fulfilling your spiritual purpose and path. Okay, that's the best way I can interpret these. So I hope you enjoyed your reading today, group number 3. If you did, please do click the like button. If you would love to know more, feel free to reach out to me. My links are down below. Meanwhile, have a good day, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, group number 4. So, okay, welcome to your pick a card reading for today. What is the next chapter of your life? What is happening in this next chapter? This next chapter could be next month or next week or tomorrow, or maybe it's already begun. So let's find out. If you're drawn to the candle and the paintbrush, the number 29 might be significant for you as well. And your tea leaf, spiritual love, and lily. And now I'm singing a Prince song, Paint a Perfect Picture. Okay. I want to pull one more tea leaf before I look at your oracle card. Wow, that's too many. Seriously? Just one card, please. At the moment, I will pull some more for you in a moment. This one really wants to get away. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. Nice. In a sense, with the paintbrush here, it's like your spirit guides are wanting you to write down a list to let them know what you need to be resolved, and they will assist you with that resolution. Okay, the number 9, balancing act. This is a very peculiar image. I guess it could be a sprite. Is that what those are called? An elemental? Balancing on one foot. Willpower. And mindfulness. You've got the moth. It looks like a... Oh no, that's a cricket. I thought it was a spider, but it's interesting. Being mindful. Pay attention to the tiny details. Pay attention and listen. So you are receiving guidance at the moment. Why do I feel like there's a blank slate? And your spirit guides are trying to make you aware of the fact that your life is a blank slate and it is now time for you to write your new story. So make a wish. It's time for you to rewrite your story, your life story, to start living the kind of life that you really deserve to be living. Okay, I want to pull a astrology oracle really quickly. I'm going to pull some tarot for you as well. Group 4. So this next chapter, what is this one? Well, I want this card. Okay, Pluto. Interesting. And Venus. That wasn't really the one I was wanting to pull. So group 4. What does group 4 need to know about this next chapter? I'm hoping that it would... Oh, I do want a house. How's that? 9th house, your highest ideals. Make a wish. Dreams coming true. Pluto literally transforms your life. Maybe your spirit guides are simply asking you to make a wish. Rewrite your story. So there's definitely something... Everything is being resolved. Okay, let's pull the tarot cards to see this next chapter, what's happening for you. Group number 4. And of course, I hope you've already been communicating with your guides, letting them know what you need, because how else can they come in and help you if they don't know exactly what it is that you need? Okay, Four of Wands, happy home, happy life, stability. Okay, King of Cups. This is emotional support, emotional security, emotional maturity, stability within the home. You have the Two of Swords, and you also have the Ace of Pentacles. So, finding a happy balance. Honestly, I'm thinking that there's new opportunities showing up for you soon, and the Pentacles really is an opportunity for you to raise your values, like choose to live your life according to your values, what you know that you deserve, but also finding a happy balance. So for many of you, there might be a new job or a career opportunity that are going to be coming in for you during this next chapter. And at the moment, the Two of Swords just could be your uncertainty about, what's happening next in your life. But there's definitely, when you pay attention to the signs, you're going to start realizing how you're being guided intuitively. I'm going to put this here. So trust your intuition. You might have guardian angels that are watching over you. There's definitely spirit guides here. But there's definitely something better that is aligned with your values and what you believe you are worthy of receiving or having. So this could be referencing your home, your marriage, your family, your career. Maybe you've been trying to balance too much, or life has been too much. And so there's definitely a sense of something coming along, something new coming into your life that's going to allow your life to flow more smoothly, allow it to be more enjoyable. Maybe this is balancing like your work life and your home life, having more time with family or loved ones, and maybe finding a happy balance between spending time at work and spending time with family. But this willpower, I honestly feel, I don't think like this is something, like the bowl. I don't think it's something that you need to charge or tackle. But when you simply become aware of what it is that you really need to do, and you start asking for guidance, or at least to find a happy balance within your career, your home, your emotions, right? Your physical health and well-being, and you let your spirit guides know that you're trying to find a happy balance. If you ask for help, you will be guided to make the best decisions in your life that will help you to resolve, any kind of problems that you might be facing. So what's interesting here with the ninth house and Pluto, you might actually be going through a deeper or more profound transformation than I was originally picking up on. Sometimes it's all about surrendering your willpower, surrendering what you think you know, surrendering what you think that you need to do or what you have to do, and try to just go with the flow and trust that everything is going to work out in your favor. Maybe you're just trying too hard to balance everything and you need a break. Well, this break is definitely coming in for you, but I also think that you're going to have to choose something to let go of a little bit. Maybe you're going to realize that you don't really have complete control over everything that's happening in your life, and maybe you've just been trying to juggle all of that only to be overwhelmed. So there is like an essence of simplicity that is happening for you next in this next chapter. And again, I'm not sure when exactly this next chapter is. It could be happening right now, or it could be next month, but you're meant to be finding a happy balance. And now that I'm looking at this card in the number 9, and you have 29 here, I'm curious, how many of you are life path 9 or you were born on the 9th day of the month, because if 9 is a strong part of your personality, as it would be with the day you were born or your life path theme, the 9s can be extremists, but they're also humanitarians. They also want to save everybody, but they tend to take on too much. Or sometimes the 9 will live life to the extremes. You have an extreme lifestyle, but what's happening next for you in this next chapter, it's allowing you to find a happy balance so that maybe you can let go of your need to control or have control over everything, so that you can find, balance out, happiness and more time to simply relax and enjoy your life and your loved ones. Enjoy your career. Maybe some of you will choose to work from home, or you could change jobs or start another job, or perhaps start a business, and that would also allow you even more time, free time to manage, especially if you're the kind of person who is busy, busy, busy all the time. So this next chapter is going to allow you to slow down and not experience life in extremes, but to find a happy balance in all of things, which will feel very rewarding and will definitely be more fulfilling for you too. So however this shows up for you, of course, it's still up to you to interact with this, to make these choices or to make these changes in your life, but everything should be evident right there in front of you. And really all you need to do is just take the time to decide, where you need to make adjustments. But also face yourself, confront yourself, or realize that, maybe you have just bitten off a little bit too much and it's time, to cut back a little bit so that you can actually enjoy all of the qualities of your life. So again, how these show up for you is really going to be different for each and every one of you. What really matters is, your life path, your purpose, your choices. What are your options? What are you trying to work through? What are you trying to work through? What do you need to release or let go of to find this happy balance? But these are the messages or confirmations I'm picking up for you, group number 4. So I hope you enjoyed this video reading. I'm hoping that this is what you've been needing to hear. And let's go back to the very beginning, right? Paint a perfect picture, a vision in your mind of how you wish your life to be, how you see your life, how you visualize your life and your lifestyle. You can literally write a new story for yourself, and it will come true for you in the next chapter, whenever that next chapter is beginning for you. So I do hope you enjoyed these messages, group number 4. If you did, please do click the like button. I wish you a fantastic day, and thanks for supporting my YouTube channel. I will see you all in another video. Bye for now.